So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to beginners makeup tutorial. So this video is very beginner friendly. This is specifically for my beginners out there who have an interest in makeup and is trying to learn the steps and process into forming a beautiful, flawless canvas and how to start everything. And also throughout this video, I give you advice on how to find your perfect shade in foundation, highlight, concealer, and also contour. And a plus on top of this whole thing is that I'm using all drugstore products. Because I feel like it's very beneficial and convenient for my beginners out there to start off with drugstore and affordable products so that you guys can get the hang of things. And before we get into the video, I want you guys to give this video a thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? The subscribe button is right there. All you have to do is just click the button and also click that bell, and you will get an alert every time I post a video so that you are caught up on everything. And without further ado, let's get into the video. This video is kind of like a beginner's tutorial. It's going to be a talk through. I'm going to try to not make it as long, but I really want you guys to understand and, you know, to be able to do everything yourself and feel confident when you're doing it yourself. When you are starting to form an interest in makeup and you're a beginner, I always suggest to start at the drugstore because it's very affordable and it's very inexpensive. So everything in this video, with that being said, is going to be drugstore makeup. Can't get any better than that. So first things first, we're gonna start off with moisturizing our face. And I'm going to be using the Pond's Dry Skin Moisturizer. This is my favorite moisturizer ever. It smells really good. You can get it at Walgreens, Walmart, Rite Aid, any drugstore really. And I just like to apply this on my face, and you guys will see the difference. And this thing just smells so good. Oh my goodness. This is actually really good for the winter. You guys can see the difference. It just looks really good, really natural. It gives you a natural glow, and yeah, I love it. Okay, so the first step to my beginner's guide is primer. I have my NYX Angel Veil primer right here, and I also have my Maybelline Master primer. So the reason why I have two primers right here is because this NYX primer does leave a white cast on your face after you apply it, and if you are darker than me, it may not be good for your foundation. It may not, you know, it may not work for you. So that's why I also have this alternative right here. This is also white, but it applies translucent. I mean, it's pretty much up to you, and if you do have oily skin, I will always suggest that you guys go with an oil-free primer. This next one is an oil-free primer, but I'm gonna go in with the Master Prime. Before you get into your foundation, you guys always need to form a base. And I'm gonna apply this primer to the areas where I get oily the most, which is right here on my T-zone area. And I don't know why, but I get oily on top of my eyebrows as well. This is like really annoying. So to deal with primer, you want to apply primer because it keeps your foundation, your whole face set throughout the day. Everything that I use in the video will be down in the description box below if you guys don't catch it throughout the video. So just don't worry about that. Just, you know, pay attention to what's going on. So for my eyebrows today, I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Brow Precise Pencil. And I like to use an eyebrow pencil when I don't feel like using an eyebrow gel. But if I do use an eyebrow gel, I use the NYX eyebrow gel in the color Espresso. I'm pretty much going for like a natural brow today just because, you know, I don't feel like, you know, doing the most with my brows. Well, at least not today. So if your eyebrow hairs are pretty dark, you'd want to get a dark color. Never get a black pencil for your brows. That is rule number one. Never get a black pencil for your brows because it won't work. Nice brown black shade. And I will always suggest, if you're a beginner, to use an eyebrow pencil because it's easier for you to line your eyebrows. It's easier for you to do your eyebrows as well. I'm just gonna hurry up and do my brows because I do have a brow tutorial. If you guys want to check that out, it will be in the description box, or just click the link in one of the corners up there. So I'll be right back when my brows are done. And then we can get on to the most important part, which is the face. Alright guys, so my eyebrows are done. Okay, first thing that we're gonna do is your foundation. I get a lot of questions with how do you pick your right shade? Rule number one, always match your foundation with your neck and not with your face. Your face sometimes may be lighter than your neck. And then at the same time, you don't want to swatch it on your hand either because your hands may be lighter than your face. Your hands may be darker than your face, however it goes. So the foundation that I'm going to be using today are the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. So as you guys can see, this shade is my shade in the wintertime and this shade is my shade in the summertime. And right now I'm kind of in between. So I'm going to be mixing these two shades together. And another thing, when you are buying foundation, you want to know what your skin type is. So if you have oily skin, you want to make sure that the foundation that you're picking up is not a dewy foundation. You want to make sure that you're buying a matte foundation. And if you have dry skin, then you want to make sure that the foundation that you're picking up is very, is very moisturizing and won't leave your skin dry at all. For my beginners, I am going to be using a Real Techniques sponge. You can get this at Walgreens, Walmart, CVS, Rite Aid, all those places. And you can even get this at Ulta. It's very convenient. It has a flat side right here for you to blend everything out. And it also has a pointy side right here for you to get under your eyes when you're applying your concealer. So you guys want to make sure that your beauty sponge is damp. Next, I'm just going to use the pointy side to blend everything out because I don't like using this flat side just because I feel like it doesn't blend everything out as well as the pointy side. When you're blending out your foundation, you pretty much want to do like light taps on your face because it helps move the product around easier. It helps blend the product out easier as well. As you guys can see, that was very easy. Took like 2 seconds. And also guys, don't forget to drag your foundation on your neck. Okay, so once foundation is done, next we are on to concealer. So you want to make sure that your concealer is 1 to 2 shades lighter than your actual skin complexion. So if you go 1 shade lighter, you would get more of a natural highlighted look, which is what I have right here. This is the L.A Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn. And then I have my L.A Girl Pro Concealer in the color Warm Honey. So we're going to start with the lightest shade on our face. You want to apply in a triangle. And when I say triangle, I mean like that. And then you also want to apply some on the top of your lip, on your chin, down the bridge of your nose, and on your forehead. Applying product to where we want the light to catch it. So where you want the light to focus on your face is where you want to apply your highlight. So I like to let this product sit on my face for like 2 minutes and get tacky. So while this is sitting, I like to go in and contour my face. You want to make sure that the shade that you are contouring in is 2 to 3 shades darker than your actual skin complexion. You want to apply halfway from your ear to your mouth. If you make the fish face, which is like this is what you're adding more definition to. So my girls in the double chin gang, you want to apply it right there at your jawline. On our forehead. So we're going to start with the jawline, and when you're blending this, you want to blend it back and forth in circular motions, just like that, and kind of drag it down. When you blend in circular motions, you want to blend and also bring it down at the same time. Just like that. That simple, that easy. As you guys can see, your face now has some definition to it. It has some color. So I like to use the side that I use to blend out my foundation with for my concealer, because it still adds some warm textures from my actual foundation color into this lighter shade, so it won't be too much of a bright highlight. And not spreading the product, but simply just tapping and moving your hand across. And you also want to take the concealer on the bridge on the side of your nose just a little bit. Guys, look how easy that blended out. That blended out like butter. And when you're blending out your concealer, you don't want to take it too far out here, because that's how you get flashback. So you want to take it kind of at the end of your brow, which is like right here. So next, what I like to do, I like to go back in with my contour brush, and I just like to go over the edges of my concealer and just kind of blend everything together and eliminate all the harsh lines. So now that your highlight and contour is done, it's time to set your concealer. Alright, so when it comes to setting powder for women of color, you want to make sure that your setting powder has some type of tinted color to it. Setting powder right here is more of a tan. It's going to go under my eyes and set this. You want to apply this to all the areas that you applied your concealer to. Next product that I'm using is the NYX Matte Bronzer, and I'm going to go over my contour with this shade. You want to start from here and apply in circular motions the same way you blended out the cream contour. On your jawline where you applied the contour. And you can also apply some of this under your lip to give you the illusion of a fuller bottom lip. Also, don't forget your forehead. What I'm gonna do is contour our nose. If you're not a huge nose contourer, then you can skip this step, but I just like to do it since the middle of my nose is already highlighted. Time for blush, and blush is pretty much your choice. If you want to go with a bright blush, then you can, but I like to go with a more nudish mauve type of blush color. Make your face as if you're smiling like this, and then apply on the apples of your cheeks. There's so many good drugstore highlighters out there using the Master Chrome highlighter. It comes off more of a natural highlight. And I'm going to apply this on the high points of my cheeks by literally just right here. And when you apply it, you want to apply it in circular motions. Apply as much as you want, as much as you need. And I also like to apply this on my Cupid's bow. I don't know, I just love the look of that. On my chin, the tip of my nose, and then on the bridge of my nose, and on my forehead. And you can also apply this under your brow bone. If you have very small lashes, you want to make sure that the wand of the mascara is very small and can enhance your lashes, not only to be black but to be long, and just kind of separate your lashes and make them look sprouty and flirty. I like to use the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara, and I already did my top lashes. I'm going to apply these on my bottom lashes. And when applying your mascara, you want to wiggle the brush back and forth. This separates the hairs and also adds product to every hair on the brush. And then now we're just gonna go in with our nude lip. Now finally, to finish off your face, you have to set all your makeup in place. I'm going to be taking my NYX Matte Finishing Setting Spray. Setting your face allows your makeup to seamlessly like come together and just looks flawless and skin-like. And that step right there allows you to go throughout your day knowing that your makeup is not going anywhere, honey, anywhere. All right, love, so that completes this how to beginners makeup tutorial. If you guys enjoyed it, then definitely be sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and as always, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, loves.